boys, this is a video that a lot of people have actually been asking me for, and I know that I've been slacking on it a little bit, but I kind of want to wait until we get bigger cards, and we finally got to that point where I feel comfortable making it the top 10 theme teams, boys. This is a very important one. I am not including any promo theme teams, so no Combine, no Super Bowl, or anything like that, although they've kind of slowed down on those. These are going to be just straight NFL normal theme teams. But if you guys enjoy videos like this, I do top 10s on normal positions. I do gameplays on a lot of these cards you'll see in today's video, so make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe, and let's just jump right into number 10. If you are looking for cheap, fast Madden coins to build that God Squad you always wanted, head over to my sponsor, EasyMut, and use code SHOE for 5% off your order. The link is in the description. All right, boys, to start off the list at number 10, I will say the bottom of this list feels a little bit off from the top of the list. It's definitely a top-heavy theme team video, but at the end of the day, this theme team's still pretty good, and if you can't tell by now, the Denver Broncos, I will say offensive line and whatever, it does kind of suck because a lot of the times you're just filling with whatever has the, the cheapest secures. I know people want to use their theme team guys, but even when you look at like Quinn or whatever, even like the higher Garrett Bowles, there are just way better offensive linemen in the game where you can save AP. But when we look at skill positions, the thing I look at for theme teams the most is skill positions and also mainly corners and safeties. I think that is the biggest thing in theme teams and sometimes users, I guess you could say. But you can see the wide receivers right here. Demarius Thomas is still very, very good. Cortland Sutton just came out. He's obviously a huge wide receiver. He gets up to 99 speed on this theme team. You got Jerry Jeudy, who isn't the craziest, but he's 99 speed as well on their theme team. So a good card right there. And then you got Peyton Manning, and you got to think with the Broncos theme team, I know you can do it with everybody, but it's even easier with the Broncos theme team because Peyton Manning also gets 2 times of their chem. You could build the god Peyton Manning and get +3 speed for this theme team, which would be insane. But when we come to defense, they just got the no-fly zone. Aqib Talib and Chris Harris. Chris Harris is probably the best slot he's probably the best slot in the game because that's secure tackler, mid-zone, and pick artist or whatnot. Champ Bailey was a little bit, mid because he got man abilities, and I know it's a really heavy zone meta, but they do got depth. You got Patrick Surtain. DRC is still usable. Brian Dawkins, one of the top 3 DBs probably in this game still to this day. You got DeMarcus Ware right here. I think this theme team is really, really solid. They're just missing a little bit of, I would have loved to see maybe 1 or 2 more corners and another safety or so, but at the end of the day, I still love it. Oh, forgot about Justin Simmons too. Yeah, you could probably move him over. This theme team is definitely solid, man. Now we move over to number 9 where we got the Chicago Bears, who are still missing their quarterback 1. I think they might drop him later. I don't know. There's just no reason we should not be getting Caleb Williams in the game. But when, like I said earlier, I don't really look too much into offensive line because most people are using the guys that actually matter. They're the most 0 AP guys. So I know they don't have the best offensive line, but they do have good skill positions. You can see they got the Devin Hester. Obviously, a lot of good 0 APs right there. The brand new Rome Odunze. You got Keenan Allen's LTD. Greg Olsen, who's actually pretty good when you have speed boost on him from the Bears theme team. And then, obviously, 99 base speed. Raheem Mostert. He gets, every theme team, basically. You love to see it right there. But then when we move over to the defense, there are guys on this theme team that aren't very good unless they're fast, right? Kevin Byard, a very good card if he's fast. The thing about this card, he has some of the best abilities, but he's super slow base. So on a Bears theme team, he's very good. Tremaine Edmonds is another one of those guys. And then they just got one of the better users this is probably one of the best hybrid cards in the game. He's another one of those guys that's just a little bit slow, and thank God we're running a theme team video because he's going to be boosted. So I look at this as a big X factor on the theme team. Bruce Irvin is a dog, and then look at the DBs. Jalen Johnson's pretty solid. Peanut Tillman's a little solid. The only thing is not much depth, not really much safeties over here. I love Peppers, but we needed something updated there. But I love the users right here. I love the Kevin Byard with the speed boost, and then you got the Fridge as well. The offense is pretty solid. I think the Bears theme team is well-rounded. Now that we move over to number 8, we get another NFC North team in the Detroit Lions. I will say this theme team has gotten really good over the last couple, I would say even week and a half, really, right? Because you got TJ Hawkinson, you got the Calvin Johnson that just came in the game. They do have a little bit better offensive line. I think Evan Brown's actually a little bit usable. I guess if we see one card right there, it's it's better than nothing. But Amon-Ra, still one of the better wide receivers in the game. DPJ actually gets up to 99 speed. He is 6'3". Solid card right there. The running backs are whatever at the end of the day. You're probably still using Dickerson no matter what theme team you're in, right? The quarterbacks are cool. You got Culpepper or Stafford right there. But when we move over to defense, boys, Brian Branch, I still think is one of the better ability corners in the game. Although we just got the number 1 corner in the game with the best ability stack. Brian Branch is still up there, man. He's still really, really solid. Kirby Joseph, another goal 99. And like I said earlier, users is a big deal for me, I think, in a lot of theme teams. Jack Campbell is amazing. 6'5". You get him up in speed. He could be 98 speed on this theme team while having mid-zone and also pick artists for free. I mean, that is insane. That is insane. And then, like I said earlier, Bruce Irvin with the speed boost, one of the better cards in the game, man. This team is really, really solid. I think it's not the best well-rounded team, but they have huge names up front, right? Like, you got Jack Campbell, Bruce Irvin, Kirby, and Brian. And then you got guys like Calvin down here. You got Amon-Ra, TJ Hawk. I like the big names they have. I don't know. I'd rather have super important cards in main positions than have like a mid-team all around. Number 7, we have probably the most popular team in football, the Dallas Cowboys. I know a lot of people love this team, and you can see they actually have a pretty good offensive line. No team really really has a good collection. They actually have two of the better offensive linemen in the game. Larry Allen, a dog. He gets 0 AP secure. And Tyler Guyton, the rookie, also gets 0 AP secure. I actually run him out of position on my God squad at right guard. I need the 0 AP secures, man, and he's one of the cheaper ones. So Tyler Guyton, I'll take him every day. And then you got Jake Ferguson, Dalton Schultz. So you have two really good tight ends right there. Your wide receivers are amazing. Michael Irvin is still amazing with Yak 'em Up. He has Jukebox as well, I believe, and also wide receiver apprentice. All for 0 AP, and he'd be 99 speed on your team. And then you got your Harold Carmichael, Brandon Cooks down here. DeMarco Murray's really good, although most Cowboys teams are probably using Emmett because he gets that X factor still in the game. The quarterbacks, you're probably going to want to use a filler here. Both these guys are a little mid, right? But then we move over to defense, boys. I wish it was a little bit better at safety. I don't want to say a little bit. I wish it was better at safety, right? Darren Woodson and Malik Hooker are just outdated. It's simple as that. But you do have two really good corners. Deion Sanders and Bland are very, very good in this game. Sadly, Gilmore, Chidobe, and Trevon all got man abilities. If you're a man guy, I guess that's amazing for you. But like I said, I feel like most of the people that watch my videos or the games I even play online, even the Twitch chat I talk to, it seems like everybody runs zone, right? At least 9 out of 10 Madden players run zone in my personal experience, right? But you can see right there, you still got Deion, you still got Bland, you have a great DeMarcus Lawrence that we will be working towards soon. You even got Ed Too Tall, you could probably still use her down there as well, or use Mike DeMarcus Ware. I think it's a solid team, man. It definitely isn't terrible, but at the end of the day, we got some stacked squads up here. And at number 6, the Philly Eagles, man. Philadelphia Eagles. I don't know why I said Philly, but when we look at them, they're a team that has been in this top 10, I think, every single time I've made this video. Literally every single time. They have the best offensive lineman in the game in Jason Kelsey. Lane sadly got cheated. He's a 99, and he still has 1 AP secure. I don't know what we're doing right here. I don't know why we're going backwards on abilities, but it is what it is. But I will say Mark Bavaro, one of the better tight ends in the game. He would be 98 speed on a full Eagles team. He has Jukebox. He has, he has Tank built in and also Leapfrog. 3 0 AP abilities. And he gets the good juke. Mark Bavaro, one of the better tight ends in the game. Your wide receivers are absolutely huge as well. You got Carmichael, Julio, AJ Brown, Brian Finneran. All big dogs out there. And then you got Saquon Barkley. I know DeMarco might have better abilities, but I know. Eagles fans, if you're watching this, you're probably using Saquon. You're probably hype about him. But you got Mike Vick, a top 3 quarterback in the game as well. And then we move to defense. You got one of the best DBs in Brian Dawkins. Nnamdi is also very good with the X Factor. DRC is still good slot. I'm going to be honest, I actually don't know what Quinion Mitchell gets. I know he only gets 1 0 AP being a 97, so it's probably not that good, but still cool to use, I guess. But you do got the fridge down here, man. John Madden, I don't know why it only shows here. He gets every team, but still cool to have. But I think it's a good team. Like I said, it has a lot of big names in positions. It has our guy Kevin Byard as well. You can move over here. Brian Dawkins, Nnamdi, your wide receivers are amazing. Your whole offense is really amazing. But I think if they had better corners all around, maybe a little bit more depth at the DB, that you could have seen them in the top 3, top 4. Now we're moving into that top 5, man. And it pains me to say, as a Browns fan, the Pittsburgh Steelers are so tough right now. This team is so good. They've been getting better and better. I will say the offensive line, though, I don't think they have a single 0 AP secure, although you have a 98 right here. This is one of the most expensive cards in the game. And also, this was one of the only rookies, I believe, that did not end up getting 0 AP secure. So they kind of did get a little cheated there. But you do got a huge tight end. You got also probably the most annoying tight end in the game right here. The guy that gets Vanguard on basically the entire game, Heath Miller. But their wide receivers are cracked, right? You got Hines Ward, who gets Yak 'em Up. You got Darius Arabe, who also gets Yak 'em Up. Plaxico's a tall wide receiver. Your running back is a little bit to be desired for, but you have a top 3 quarterback in the game as well. And then you can see they've been getting absolutely blessed on defense. Across the board right here, 98 plus. 98 plus backups. 97 backup right here. I mean, boys, look at them. And also, a little bit of a fun meme card. I'm going to be honest, I would love to see this as a golden ticket. Mean Joe Green, free safety, but we got Minka, Troy P, one of the better DBs. You got Shazier. Ed O'Neal's amazing as well. I mean, dude, this team is nuts. I will say the corners, they don't get the best abilities in the world. Fred, I was very disappointed when I used him on my Raiders team, but still, I think just the depth on this team, you have some of the better safeties in the game. You obviously have players you could put out there. I just wish these guys got a little bit of better abilities. Even Joey Porter, this card was like quick sell value in like a day, even when LTDs were going for like 800K, right? But I don't know. This team is definitely tough, man. They're good all around. The only thing they're really missing is maybe a little bit of corner and running back, really, but those are positions you could definitely fill out with some fillers. Moving to number 4, we get one of the more popular theme teams, I would say, in the game right now. This is a theme team I did a video on and I actually use as well. And you guys know why they became popular, because Ring of Honor, they dropped like 499s for them. And also like a guy like Finneran, Chris Hinton, they got juiced in one drop, and it was one of the biggest drops of the year. So a lot of people went to this theme team. But like I said, with this offensive line, no zero AP secure, so kind of fraudulent up there. But at the end of the day, you have the top 3 tight ends probably in the game. Tony G, probably tight end 1. A lot of people still have Kyle Pitts at 2 or 3 because he is still so, like, I would say tall, and also has the good juke, good abilities too when you fully power him up in the Genki Force. You can see the wide receivers, man. Julio, you got Devin Hester, Finneran, very good wide receivers. You have the best running back in the game. You got a top 3 quarterback in the game. Todd Gurley too. You want to run 2 running backs in there. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting offense. And then the defense, man. You got Deion Sanders, D'Angelo Hall, both get the exact same ability stack, so really good corners right there. And then you can see John Abraham, Bruce Irvin, a guy, like I said earlier, an amazing, amazing card right there. You got Bud Dupree. The safeties, I mean, I would say Jesse Bates actually is pretty good. You have to overpay for his abilities, but he's actually pretty good. I used him on the 50-50. But at the end of the day, this team, very solid, man. I loved it. It was the offense is really what shines. I mean, you are loaded literally at every single position on offense. And then on defense, you have some really good players like Bruce. You got D'Angelo Hall. John Abraham actually balled for not being an X-Factory lineman. The same team is very fun to use. It's one that's normally not good year in and year out, so it was really cool to switch it up. At our top 3, we finally get in there, and it's going to be the Niners, man. The Niners is a theme team that was, I think they've been top 5 literally the entire year. They've been number 1 on my list a couple of times as well. You can see they got that Larry Allen card as well, so a very, very good right guard right there. But when we move down to the wide receivers, you got Randy Moss, still a top 3 receiver in the game. You obviously got Jerry Rice. Isaac Bruce is also very good. I know he's like a 97. It's not the coolest, but he gets it's jukebox or evasive for 0, basically the same thing, but you love to see that. And you also get your Ricky Pearsall as well. If you're a big fan, you want to use the rookie, he's pretty cool too if you want to switch it up with Isaac Bruce. But Jerry and Randy Moss, a great 1-2 punch. You get one of the best offensive linemen. But when you come to defense, look at their corners. I told you guys, DB is the biggest thing for me by far when ranking theme teams. There's nothing else that moves me like DBs. You get the best corner in the game. You get probably I would say these guys right here, Dion and Nnamdi, are probably like 2, 3, or 4 in that range. Definitely in that range, right? A lot of people had Nnamdi as the best corner before our guy Richard Sherman came out, and then Dion is Dion, right? You got Nick Bosa, Jair Brown. If you guys do not know how good this card is, you've been sleeping under a rock. If you put the token on him, he goes up to 97 base speed. You would be 99 with your theme team, and he also gets mid zone, deep zone, and pick artist for 1 AP. That's the stack Richard Sherman gets. Yes, he would be 99 speed with the stack that Richard Sherman gets. Just a little bit shorter. He is an amazing card. One of the best 95s I think I've ever seen in Madden that's lasted this long in the game. Then you got Patrick Willis, Fred Warner, man. This team is deadly, man. You could definitely argue them even higher just from the defense alone. Now we move to number 2, where we got the Las Vegas Raiders. This theme team is another one just like the Niners, where they are top tier every single year. Every single time I do a top 10 theme team video, they're always up here. And you can see, look at the weapons, boys. You got Jerry, Hayward Bay, Randy Moss, so probably the best wide receiver trio you can get in a theme team. You have the best running back in the game. There also is a brand new Josh Jacobs coming out this week with the Asian Heritage Month. He's getting a 99 in that. That's already been confirmed. And then you got Culpepper. Not the best card in the world, but you know, if you want to go true theme team, he's actually usable out there. But the defense, boys, you can see you got D'Angelo Hall, who I said I liked earlier. Charles Woodson's an amazing slot. You got Nnamdi still in here. Your D-line is literally disgusting. You still have one of the best D tackles of the game. Bob Golick as well. Max Crosby, Howie Long, Bruce Irvin, Derek Carr. Also, I did run the Raiders 50-50 for a while. Amazing. He gets mid-zone and pick artists for 1 AP, or lurk artist for 1 AP, and he's also 6'4". He's a very, very fun card and a very, very good card to use. I think this theme team is very good all around. Like I said, I think you could argue maybe Niners a little bit above them, but I think our number 1 is our number 1 no matter what. Number 1, this theme team yesterday, if you paid attention, The Legion of Boom came out. The Legion of Boom came out, and they were already a pretty solid theme team, the Seattle Seahawks. So you have a tight end that will get up to 98 speed and Greg Olsen right there. Obviously, you got an X Factor running back down here. Your wide receivers, you have the free Tyler Lockett, who will be 99 speed easy. Jerry Rice, Devin Hester, amazing wide receivers. Also, I think DK Metcalf would be up to 99 speed on the same team, because there's also a benefit to this theme team that no other theme team besides the Dolphins have as well. And it's at the Legion of Boom. Once you have Richard Sherman, once you have Cam Chancellor, Bruce Irvin, and Bobby, and you put them all in the same squad, you actually get +3 speed. The only other theme team in the game that does that as well, with just a normal boost like that, without the Peyton Mannings I'm talking about, is the Dolphins. But that's one of the worst theme teams. If you go look at it, they're very, very bad. But if you look at it, this theme team, so you'll be getting +3 speed on Tariq Woolen, +3 speed on Derek Hall, +3 speed on Brian Bosworth. So it makes you have some of the best users in the game right here. This actually makes Brian Bosworth a very good card. Bruce Irvin, one of the best D-line guys, because you're probably using these two. You have Jamal Adams you can move over here, and you're probably playing these two guys up top, right? Although Jamal he's more of a slot guy. He doesn't have that really good up-top abilities. But you have the best corner in the game, Tariq Woolen. We all know about Tariq Woolen, right? And like I said, the wide receivers are still amazing. You can even use older cards because you're getting +3 speed if you really wanted to once you get that Cam. Actually, I just realized that Greg Olsen will be 99 speed on the same team. Yeah, I mean, this team's tough, boys. Getting +3 speed, so valuable, man. Also, your beast mode would be a lot faster for being an older card with an X Factor. The Seattle Seahawks, so good, and they have a boost that nobody else really has. The only negative is you need this card. Yeah, he's 5 mil right now. It's kind of the only negative. Boys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment down below which team you're rocking in the game, and also which one am I sleeping on the most. I kind of want to build a new triple hybrid soon and just have a little bit of fun with it and maybe record a video on it. Let me know what you guys would like to see, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace out, boys.